Hi guys, welcome to Tech Tricks tutorial. Today we are going to show you how to make 3D carousel in Figma. It's a step-by-step guide to follow easily, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Now let's dive right in. If you're searching for cutting-edge design and collaboration software, click the link in the description box below to sign up and get started with Figma today. In making a 3D carousel design here in Figma, what you need to do is to create your own basic design first, and the next thing that you will do is to put in a circle like this one here. That's a shape. And then what we will do is that we will align all these elements here around the circle. So we'll be putting it here and make sure it has the proper arrangement on the layers. So you just need to go to the left side of the screen, that's your navigation pane. You just make sure that the images are right above the ellipse or the circle that we added into our design. Here, just making some of the adjustments. So what I'll do here is that I will be making it outside of the frame first, so that we will be able to adjust and evenly space all the elements that we will be incorporating into our carousel design. So I'll just adjust this here, rotate it, and make sure that the image or these elements will be facing the screen correctly when we will be rotating it later on. So just make adjustment, make sure it's even, and make sure it is parallel to the direction on where the curved part of the circle is facing. So I'm just creating the adjustment here. Now that we have the images evenly spaced, we just need to select all of the items, the circle and the images, and make sure that when we drag it, you'll be able to see that when we zoom in into our web design on this frame here, it only will show the image that is currently on that circle or that side of the circle. You will see what we'll do here is that we will copy the frame. You just simply click on the frame, that's the desktop one, and then just simply Control D, that's to duplicate the frame that we have used. So what we will do here next is that we will rotate the circle that we have so that each frame that we've duplicated will show a different image. Since we had, I believe that was 6 images on the circle that we've created, we just need to rotate the circle, making sure that the paintings or these pictures that I have incorporated in my carousel design will be shown by the time we will be playing or by the time that we will be animating our carousel later on. So here I'll be doing just the 3 images first, just for you to have an idea on how it works. So now that we have each image on each frame, we will be adding a ellipse tool. This is sort of a button where you will be able to select on which frame or which image you'd like to choose. So for example, we have this circle, I'll just duplicate that and I will drag it. Since we currently have 3 images now, since we deleted the other ones, for now, what we will do is just copy these 3. So the dots represent the number of images you have in your carousel. So you can either have it plain black, or you can also have a small image of that artwork or product that you have. You have that option. So here I'm just using this minimalist design that we have here, wherein the buttons will be, by the time we click each button here, it would turn, and it will be replaced by another image or artwork. So now that we have all these 3 buttons on each of the frames that we've duplicated earlier on, what we will do is that for each button, we will be assigning an image. So for example, the bottom or the first dot from the bottom part is the first image. So we will be adjusting the color, and I'll be adding a drop shadow as well, so that this will also indicate that whatever the dot is highlighted or it has a different color, that's the artwork that you are currently in. Okay, so all you have to do is to do this in every dot on each frame. So on the first frame, we have the bottom circle as the highlighted one, and the next frame or the next slide or desktop that we have will be the middle, and then the first one on top. So the next thing that you'll do is click on prototype. That's on the left side panel of the screen, and all you have to do here is that for desktop 1 or the frame number 1 is to click on this plus icon, and then just connect it or point the arrow pointing to the desktop. Then here for the settings, you just need to click on Smart Animate. And then for the millisecond, that would be 600 milliseconds. And then for the ease in, ease out, it should be ease out option. And then all you have to do is to do that as well for this desktop 2 or the second frame. Make sure that it is also pointed to the desktop 1 so that you will be able to go back to the next or to the previous page. So the same process, Smart Animate, 600 milliseconds, and then ease out. And then similar to the second and the third frame, you just need to click on the third dot and then point it towards the third frame, and then the second dot pointed towards the second dot on the third frame, just point it into the second frame or the desktop number 2. Now that that has been animated, you can just simply click on the preview. That's the plus or the play icon on the upper right corner. And you'll see that every time I click on the buttons or these dots, it would actually open, or it will show me the different images that we have. So it's like scanning through a gallery through the carousel design here using Figma. So that's basically it. So you can add more dots if you have a lot more images that you want to incorporate. And the thing here is that you can definitely change if you want to add a description and what that image is about. You can definitely do so. You just simply edit the frame that we had on the design page on Figma where your project is. So you can simply indicate who the artist is, what the art is about on this side, or depending on what your website or web design is used for. And that's basically it. That's how you will be able to make a carousel, 3D carousel here on Figma with these design. And that's the end of the video. Hope you like the tutorial that we have, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!